Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Zach Eflin.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Willie Castro, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strike.
And
3
another
balls,
ball.
no strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now Correa up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Castro on at first, nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. 1 away. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
On to O'Hearn. 2 away now. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Byron Buxton.
Let's go, Zach.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. O'Hearn makes the play, and that is that. 1 left for Minnesota. Orioles due up in the first, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now at Oriole Park. On the hill here today, Pablo Lopez.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball, low.
And a foul ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. And that one is in for a strike. Throw to first. Henderson dives back in safely. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Runner on the go. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
That one down the line, and foul ball. That one not close. And now it's 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. First pitch just misses. O'Hearn in his 7th season hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-0. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
To the right side. Over to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Back here in Baltimore. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Eflin back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1. And ball 1. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
That's hard hit on the line. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Royce Lewis. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. So up next for Minnesota, Ty France. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. This one in the dirt. In there. He's safe.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Oh, 2 now. And he chases that one. And that is a big first out. Brooks Lee now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Late swing, foul to the left. Wallner on third. Lewis over at second with 1 down. And fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that's outside. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Second and third, 2 down. And it skips in the dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
And that is out of play. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Tyler O'Neill stands in now and watches strike 1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. 2 gone now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Check swing called strike, and that is strike 1. In the air, out towards left center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back. This is Willie Castro.
Designated hitter, Willie Castro.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Fly to left his first time. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy runner on the move, swing and a miss.
No ball.
Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
That catches the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Trevor Larnach. First time up, he grounded to third. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs. That one misses. Ball 1. Foul ball. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Top of the 3rd, no score. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first.
He's out.
That ends the frame. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still no score. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's too high. Now 3-0.
3-0.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw to second.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw, set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
One out, base is empty. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. That K is his third of the game. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And misses inside. Two outs, base is empty. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 2. In the air, left field, down the line. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out, and that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here in Baltimore as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Right through there for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that skips in the dirt. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now Matt Wallner doubled his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One down, base is empty. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out. Go ahead run on base. Lewis will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's fouled off. And now the 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1
Walner
strike.
at first, 1 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sit him down.
2-2.
Punch him out. Swing back.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Sit him down.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's a 2-2. And downstairs.
Counts full.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Strike him out.
Struck him out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Ty France, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
France, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent.
1-0.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. And a strike. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Twins wind up stranding 1, and we're still not. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and now Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. That one felt good. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
With the big bats
Two
coming
ball,
up
no
and a
strike.
home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front
Two
that
balls,
time.
two strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit.
First baseman.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one pushed foul. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Mountcastle takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One strike.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Wallner pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball is outside. O'Hearn off of first with two away. Misses the sweeper.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Two outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. It's now a 1. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Outside low, 2-2. Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Digging in, Ryan Jeffers. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at first with no outs here. comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him! Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Castro, the next to hit, takes outside. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Tap foul at the plate. Ball to strike. On the ground, could be 2. Holiday over to second, over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Carlos Correa. Eflin a move to first, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
It gets down, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Right through there for a strike. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside. Just off the inside edge.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Right side, and he can't come up with it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Now batting, center fielder.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him up. His hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
So bases all loaded up. Buxton digs in now. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that one fouled off. Bases loaded. 2 down. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We head to the bottom of the fifth and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Lopez back to work. Ground ball right side and foul ball. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Up the middle, a sliding stop at short. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Cedric Mullins now at the plate. Walked his first time. That one drifts inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
That one off the mark, and it's 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. Dives, and it gets by. Around second now, as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Punched that ball down the opposite field line, just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Holiday will hit next. A single his first time. Foul ball there. Runner at third, 2 away.
Ball.
That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Two outs. That
3
one
balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Gunnar Henderson would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. He goes down looking. One left for the Orioles, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. Start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Matt Wallner. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Andrew Kittredge appears to be getting loose. Aiken, a left-hander, also throwing. And a swing and a miss there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And they tie it up. It's 1-1.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Zach Eflin departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Coming out for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
Number 78. Yennier Cano.
Royce Lewis, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a foul out of play. And a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Ball 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of his zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Ty France getting ready to hit. That clips the corner. Out in front and foul to the left side. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. First pitch misses. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But a solo home run for the Twins. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They've had a hard time squaring up off-speed pitches, and until they can prove they can hit it, they're going to keep getting a heavy dose of them.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. He is struck out and he is walked. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Just missed.
2-1.
Fastball for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Yeah, the batter now, Ryan O'Hearn. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. Strike 1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks getting loose out there. Sands also getting ready.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Andrew Kittredge.
Andrew Kittredge.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Kittredge, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated hitter, Willie Castro.
And now here is Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Inside, just missed. One down, base is empty. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Come on, punch him out.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
Go ahead, run on base. Carlos Correa digs in now. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. Ground ball right side. O'Hearn takes it himself. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. 0-1. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Just
Oh,
missed.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Griffin Jacks.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Left fielder,
And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No ball,
A
1
healthy
strike.
cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So up next, Colton Cowser. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is
That's away.
outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is gone. And this place is rocking. It's 2-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed. And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
One ball.
So hard
two
to
strikes.
touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg, 1 for 2. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Keegan Aiken.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. And fouled off. In the air, foul off first. And there's one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Fastball is outside. Movement in the bullpen. Felix Bautista is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Looking to get the tying run on base. Way inside.
Up. 2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Now the 2-1 hammered but foul. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Lewis stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Minnesota.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
44.
8th. Cole Sands.
Cole Sands.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Jackson Holiday.
Second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Ball one there.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Get another one.
Out towards right center field. Wallner makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Adley Rutschman. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
On the ground, out to short. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe, and they lead by 2. Man at first with one gone, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Rutschman over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left field. Larnach should have this one. Nabs it. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
And now Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Fought off foul. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Felix Bautista.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
France in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground to first, O'Hearn. He'll do it himself. Now one gone in the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. First pitch misses. Bautista, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Next offering is downstairs. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Puts it away for the out.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final 3-1 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.